What's going on, everybody? MyTwitch here, and this is part 2 of basically how to find yourself. I would hope. I'm, like I said in my first one, if you hear someone in the background, that would be my dog. She doesn't. There was some firecrackers going on last night, and she's a little scared to leave my room right now. So apologize if you hear some clinking and clanking. But this video needs to get done because I've put this off for a while. I had a bit of I have really bad anxiety, and I had a bit of a panic attack not too long ago. I think the night after I had put out the first video, so I just kind of recouped, and now I'm here doing this again. And I have some news actually before I start talking about before I get back into the whole story thing. My dog actually tore up my Black Ops 2 disc, and I have no more gameplay to post. So I'm actually going to start doing some multiplayer Red Dead Redemption as of tomorrow. I have a few buddies that we're going to play. We're going to get on there and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. I do believe I was talking about how I was into drugs, and how when I said I quit and I told people that I no longer do it, I figured out who my friends were, and that was the first step in finding myself and who I was. I basically took everything I had created from this persona I had started in grade 8 till about grade 10, 11-ish, and I threw it all away because that wasn't me. And that's the first thing. You can't base yourself off of other people's opinions on you. You have to base yourself off the opinion of yourself first. Is the way I want to put this. Is you know, I like, especially in high school, especially like for any of you who are still in high school, you know, it's a really it sucks. It really does. It's high school is one of those things where, you know, you want to fit in and you want to make it as easy as possible, and sometimes the only way to do that is to come up with these stories, and you know, getting caught in a lie and stuff like that. It's not fun. It's pretty embarrassing. And this fucker kept trying to knife me, and I blew myself up a couple times, and so I threw all that away, and then that was the first step, and well, the second step I should say, because I think I went over the first step in the other video. If not, that is the first step, is throwing what this persona of yourself you thought you had, and just throw it away, and then actually just focus on yourself. Like I went and I saw a psychiatrist. I talked to him and like about life and everything, and you know, they really help. Like at least the one I had did, and you know, they help you figure out, like, you know, how to deal with some issues that you may not know how to deal with. I started talking to my parents a bit more, and you know, I don't have that big of a I didn't have that big of a relationship with my parents at the time, and you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, if you're confused with something in life right now, don't be afraid to ask somebody, because you never know who may know something. You know, just, you gotta like, it's a touchy subject, because I personally I'm still finding myself, and you know, I have a good idea of, you know, what I want to do with my life and where I want to go, but really it takes time. You just gotta focus on yourself sometimes. Like if you're a very giving person, you know, you can't just give, because you know, eventually there's just, people get used to it, and you know, you can never take for yourself. And you know, just gotta basically just stay true. Really, as lame as that sounds, stay true. Just don't let other people corrupt your mind. It is basically the way to go in life, and as far as finding yourself, you know, that's the best advice I can give. And that was a really I thought I like shot 3 of those at that guy. Anyways, I'm MyTwitch. I hope this confusing video kind of helped. I'm hoping someone knew what I was talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna take off. If you guys like the little bit of a series, if you guys like this tiny little part series I did, you know, give it a like, subscribe, be sure to share it with your friends. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Peace out.